Gary Payton has a net worth of $50 million as a former professional basketball player in the United States. Payton spent 13 years with the Seattle Supersonics during his amazing career. He set numerous franchise milestones during this time, including total points, assists, and steals. Gary rapidly gained the moniker The Glove, which alludes to his outstanding defensive abilities. Today, we're going to go over his former life as an NBA superstar, as well as his net worth and lifestyle, so stay tuned. The best point guard who ever lived? Payton is now widely regarded as one of the best point guards in NBA history. He is the only point guard in NBA history to win the Defensive Player of the Year award, 9 All-Star appearances, and admission into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame are among his other achievements. Payton is also said to have increased his income greatly over the years by participating in numerous brand endorsement deals. The accumulated value of these endorsements is estimated to be worth several millions of dollars. Ranked 15th wealthiest NBA player of all time. Gary Dwayne Payton is the 15th richest NBA player of all time. Payton is best known for his time with the Seattle Supersonics, and even during his prime in the 1990s, he was a professional NBA player who was paid really, really well. However, a figure on the page of NBA statistics can't tell you everything about Payton's net worth. So let's get into a little bit more detail about his life. It's easy to see how Payton gained his money with an all-time salary of nearly $104 million, plus all those accolades, film deals, and sponsorships. Simply put, he's an exceptional player. His outspokenness and harsh vocabulary definitely contributed to his notoriety while he was on the field, but that didn't stop advertisers from wanting him to be their ambassador. We used to love seeing him on the court, and now that he's retired, we're delighted you can relive some of his best moments whenever you want. Although Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Shaquille O'Neal are more well-known, Gary Payton is one of the best players in NBA history in his own right. Instagram earnings, endorsements, and sponsorships. As of December 2021, the star has over 385,000 Instagram followers. The social media platform pays him between $792 and $1,020 for every post. This indicates that he probably earns roughly $105,600 each year on average from Instagram alone, though he mostly uses the platform and his following to promote several brands with which he is involved, rather than having the motive to make money from the posts. The athlete has been featured in ads for Beats, the Pac-12 Conference, and the Big 3 Championship games, and has been promoted by globalized brands such as Nike. Assets, cars, tax, insurance, lifestyle, and expenses. Payton is one of the NBA's wealthiest players, allowing him to live a very lavish lifestyle. He bought a lot of residences and invested large sums of money on them. Paytons Place, a home owned by the former NBA player, was on the market for $6.7 million, but we'll get to that later in the video. Stay with us because we'll reveal all the information momentarily. He also has a home in Bellevue, Washington State, in the United States, where the average price per square foot is roughly $479. The baller also has a home in Danville, California, in the United States, where the average house price is $1.3 million. According to some web sources, he currently resides in Nevada, where the median property price is roughly $239,600. Payton also owns a classic 1967 Chevy Camaro, which he purchased for roughly $41,500 and can be found for well over $34,000 on the market. The Glove, a yacht, is the cherry on top of his vehicle collection. Although the precise price of the yacht is unknown, the average yacht starts at roughly 20,000 euros, which is around $22,429. And we're positive that his yacht costs a lot more than that. Philanthropy. Payton contributes to a number of charities and initiatives, both monetarily and through services such as endorsements. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Food for Orphans, and Free the Children are among the charities he supports. Children, education, family parent support, health, and homelessness are among some of the causes he supports. Canna Sports Business. Payton, who retired from basketball, has now set his eyes on conquering a new industry, the cannabis market. Payton was a financially successful NBA player throughout his lengthy career. He broke the bank in 1996-97, earning $10.2 million after generating less than $3 million as an up-and-coming athlete. In each of Payton's final 3 years in Seattle, he earned more than $12 million. He made a total of $104.3 million while playing for 5 NBA teams. Payton was given the opportunity to try his hand at entrepreneurship as a result of this. Canna Sports was founded by the NBA Hall of Famer in 2019. THC and CBD vape cartridges, as well as batteries in the colors of his team's jerseys, are available from the cannabis startup. Payton mentioned that he's attempting to assist and provide a more natural manner of medicating through the use of THC and CBD. He was thinking about his mother when he first launched the business, with the possibility of using cannabis to help his mother get off her medication. That's where the notion originally came from, and that's what he's promoting. While sportsmen are normally subjected to harsh sanctions if they test positive for marijuana, Payton's freedom to explore the market after retirement opened up a whole new world for him. No one should doubt his capacity to succeed in the competitive cannabis market as a player who established a Hall of Fame resume on energy and effort. 6.7 million Paytons Place. The Bellevue estate, purchased by former Seattle Supersonics point guard Gary Payton in 1997, came on the market as the Seattle Supersonics finalized a plan for a key arena refurbishment with the possibility of bringing a men's NBA team back to Seattle. Apart from the installation of a pool house, it's been out of Payton's hands since 2011. A party pad in the main house, dubbed Paytons Place, is one memento of the NBA All-Star Team alums' stay on the site. To begin, let's respond to a question that is most likely self-evident. Yes, the photographs of Payton's previous basketball court with his initials inscribed on the sidelines are included in the listing. Indeed, the well-kept 3-acre grounds contain a putting green, a pool, a hot tub, a wraparound patio, a waterfall, and lawns for lounging after a game of one-on-one tennis. And that's just the outside. The main building. The main home, which was constructed in 1992, has over 9,000 square feet of space, including 7 bedrooms and, of course, lots of gathering areas separated by ornate arches and cased doorways. It opens to a cathedral ceiling and a wide staircase in classic 1990s flair. Turn left into a living room with an ornately mantled fireplace that leads to an ultra-formal dining room with its own terrace with sweeping forest views. Multiple eat-in alternatives are also available thanks to the large kitchen. Entertainment area. On the other end of the property, it's all about having a good time. Because it was the 1990s, an imposingly ornamented set of French doors is branded with Paytons Place, in Algerian lettering, no less. On one end, there's a luxury home cinema, a poker table, a pool table, and a fireplace. On the other side, there's a pole, split in the middle by a massive wet bar with multiple fridges and a wine rack. Several disco balls are also seen suspended from the ceiling. It's clear that this side of the property was built solely for having huge parties. Den with outdoor bar. Paytons Place also has a den with a very tall ceiling and yet another fireplace that connects to an outdoor bar and grill, completely encased in brick, that pulls everything outside, complete with a TV for outdoor viewing. Upstairs, there are many bedrooms with attached bathrooms, including a master suite with a sliding TV and a second, more casual kitchen and dining space that is nonetheless larger than many average houses. Legendary championship rings. Payton earned an elusive championship ring as a member of the Miami Heat basketball team near the end of his NBA career. But maybe that wasn't enough for him. So he went on to add a couple more pieces of jewelry to his collection. The glove has gotten some spectacular basketball and baseball jerseys for his own collection, as discussed on an episode of the Cabby Presents podcast. While getting game-worn items from players like Barry Bonds and Ricky Henderson is great, Payton went even bigger than that. He reportedly obtained 3 additional championship rings from retired NBA players that auctioned them off. One belonged to Pete Rose and the other to Willie Mays. Willie Mays. Yes. Each title ring is said to have cost him around $50,000. However, it's unclear who originally owned the 3rd ring. Whatever the case may be, not everyone has the same luxuries as Gary Payton. The NBA legend is truly blessed.